Hello, world.
Welcome to our podcast where we talk about anything and everything.
Nothing is off limits.
This is Everything Electrified with Hiba and James.
Shut up and sit down.
Welcome back, everybody, to episode 25.
Yes,
We've done
yes.
it. 25.
25.
25, yay.
What are we up to in subscribers, Hibbs?
We are at 1,080.
God bless every single one of you guys. Thank you for joining the electrified family.
That's a lot since the last time I said how many we were.
I know.
It is going up.
I'm very happy to hear, man.
Yes.
You guys
yes.
like hearing the garbage.
It is not too late to join. So hit that like and hit that subscribe button. It is for free. So join so you get alerts on when we're releasing podcasts and new videos. We have tons of videos planned out.
Tons
of videos planned out. Believe me, we have some big ideas happening here. So hit that subscribe button so you can stick around and find out when those are dropping, please. Okay. James, let me tell you what happened to me this week.
What?
Okay. I buy almost everything in my house from Amazon. Like, I do not even go to stores anymore.
It's a lot easier.
I don't even know what a store is. I can't believe, like, people still go to stores to shop. Like, I do not go to stores. I buy everything online.
Doesn't Papa Bezos make it so much easier to shop? I mean, I swear.
I know, and I love it, right? So,
Yeah.
But my whole thing is 1 out of 5 things I would order, and I order like 5 things a day, by the way, but 1 out of 5 things I order is always like delayed in delivery.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Even if I order it on the same day, it's in part of the same shipment, 1 out of 5 things is just delayed for some reason. It looks like it's coming along nicely, and then the day it was supposed to come in is delayed, right?
Yeah.
So every single time, if you guys didn't know, Amazon has this policy where if they don't deliver, they will give you a credit. Like, they pay shipping back, but you're a Prime member, right? So they give you a credit. So you can claim credits every time they don't deliver a package. That's part of their policy. That's their guaranteed delivery policy, right? So I always contact them when my packet is late. Now, this time, I made a big stink because it's literally every 1 out of 5 things is delayed. And that's annoying because I was depending on some of the stuff that I was going to use for the channel and I needed it. You know, I don't need it like the next 2 days whenever it comes. I needed it by a certain time so I can use it. Okay.
Yeah.
So I complained. One of the stuff that did come in, they sent me the wrong item. It was not the item I ordered. It was like a wrong model number, so compatibility issues. So now I have to return this item. So now I have to print out the label, to take myself to the UPS store. I have to drop it off, and you're like, well, what's the big deal? Yeah, you're right. It's not a big deal, but except I work other times, and I don't have time to do this. Now I have to take time away from my own part of my life to get this done. Like, it's inconvenience. They sent me the wrong item, right?
Okay. Yeah, of course.
I complained so much. I complained to a point where the Amazon person was like, all right, we'll give you a $25 credit. Usually they give you $5, folks. I've somehow became a Karen and I got $25 out of them. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, great. You know what? Fine. I think that's fair enough for me going to UPS and doing all this type of stuff. Fine. I'll accept it. I accept this resolution, right? Cool. Then I'm like, all right. I have so much stuff I buy, right? So I'm like, let me try to use this $25 credit now. You know, let me try to use it. Every time I add something to the cart, like, there's no way to apply the credit. The credit comes automatically if you have a credit. So I'm like, these mofos didn't give me my credit. Where's my credit?
That Cameron came right back out again.
I was livid. I was like, no, what is going on? So I go back in my little chat. So I'm going like, right in my little chat, right? Like, aggressively typing in my little touchscreen phone, aggressively typing, and go back in my little chat. And I was like, I was promised a $25 credit. Where's my $25 credit? And, you know, and they're like, first the lady goes like, I don't know what you're talking about. We don't give $25 credit.
And shut up, Karen.
That boiled my blood over so much because I was like, what? I was just lied to. What are you talking about, right? And they're like, yeah, the most I can do is $5. I was like, no, I was promised a 25. I was like, I heard it correctly. I speak English. I've been speaking English for a long time. I heard it correctly. It was $25. All right. The one time I don't record my conversations, I always record my conversations. The one time I don't record it, and this is what happened to me. So I became a Karen, right? I was like, there is no way that I'm not getting my $25 credit that you guys told me I was going to get. Then
Yeah, you
the
become
lady goes
assed
like,
out.
all right, let me look into this a little bit more. So she goes and looking into it. She's looking into it, and she goes like, oh, you already have the $25 credit. It's on your account. I'm like, well, it's not working because I can't apply it to anything. They're like, well, it only works if you buy things that's sold by Amazon and shipped by Amazon. I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
They didn't tell no one that.
Yeah, like I'm like, are you
Yo.
kidding me? A credit is a credit, right? Just give me the freaking credit. Give me the freaking credit. Let me buy whatever I want to buy. Nope. It's only by things that Amazon sells and ships. So, all their little devices, of course, you can get the credit for. There's other brand stuff they do sell that does it is sold by Amazon. Amazon does sell it that you can get. But everything that I wanted to get was not sold by Amazon, so I could not use the credit. So yeah.
So it's like you having nothing at all.
Yeah. Nothing
Literally,
for what I
it's like
want.
shit.
Yeah.
It's shit. Who
Mhm.
cares then
Uh-huh.
at that point?
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Not even like, hey, let us just give you like 2 months free Prime or something like no.
Hell no, they don't do that shit.
No. Like that would be more honestly, that would be way more helpful. That would be like, all right, you know what? That's pretty cool because it was your delivery system. I paid for Prime. It was your delivery system that didn't work out. And you gave me 2 months Prime. I would accept that. I'd be like, all right, that's cool.
Of course.
It works out to be the same amount of money. It's still an Amazon product. It works out to be the same amount of money. I don't know. Amazon feeling me.
Yeah.
Feeling me.
Well, at least you get those credits. I get like a $5 shut the fuck up credit. Like, yeah, you know
I
what?
get
Here you
that
go. Shut up.
too. I get that too. I was surprised I got the 25 and then they tell me they couldn't give me a 25.
Because it has to be fulfilled by Amazon. Lucky it doesn't have to be sold by Amazon. Shit.
Yeah.
Bastards.
Yeah, this $25 one was like it has to be sold by Amazon. And then I did find like a couple of things that were sold by Amazon, like memory cards and stuff like that. And I was like, you know what? We need another memory card. So why not? Why not get another memory card? You can never have enough memory cards when you're
Why
a
not?
YouTuber. Why not? You
Yeah.
know?
Why
So
not? You got it.
yeah, so I used it on a memory card. Thanks, Amazon.
Yo, that's funny.
Because everything I wanted these gigantic speakers that I found, and it would not apply to that. Like, freak. I have plans for those speakers, James, and they would not apply to that. And I refuse to buy those speakers full price. I refuse.
Fucking, because it's expensive for those shit speakers. Are you fucking kidding?
It is.
Get out of here.
It's aesthetics. It's for aesthetics.
Well, I can't blame you. I'm getting something that's aesthetic, like pleasing to me, so I'm not gonna blame you on that. But it's not gonna be $100 fucking. I'll tell you that much.
All right, guys, let me know in the comments below. I have about like $100 in GameStop credits.
Yeah,
I need to buy something from GameStop.
Under fucking
worth
statement.
$100.
Understatement.
Because I refuse to buy games from them. I refuse. So I need to buy whatever other collectible stuff they have for aesthetics. I need to buy something for aesthetics reasons from them.
Wow.
Because I refuse to buy games.
Slowly but surely, they stopped having a lot of those add-on collectible type shits. They used to have them there. Now I can see that the stores are starting to slowly but surely either not have them or condense them down. From what I've been seeing,
I think it's just sold out. I think when they get them, they get like 5 and they sell out immediately and they never get them again. I think that's what's up.
It makes sense.
Did I tell you? There's one time, right? I pre-ordered an arcade pinball machine, a Marvel pinball machine from GameStop. Pre-ordered, okay? And it was like stupid on sale. Like the pre-order was stupid on sale because now if you try to buy it, you can buy it, but it's like $200 more than it was when I pre-ordered it, okay?
Of course.
So I pre-ordered it. It was supposed to come out. When it was gonna drop, right? They basically just said, "Oh, we don't have it. We don't know when it's coming out." And that's pretty much it.
Yeah. No.
And I was like, you know what? I've changed my mind now. I don't want it. And I canceled it. And it was an arcade machine, pinball Marvel arcade machine, and I thought it'd be pretty cool to add it downstairs.
Yeah, of course.
But so that's what happened with that. I don't have good experiences with GameStop. The one time I bought the Xbox bundle, the new Xbox bundle, right? Where they give you like all the extra stuff because they just can't sell the Xbox by itself, right? So they ship out all those things, right? And I was supposed to get a extra blue controller in that bundle that I paid for, right? Yeah. And they said it shipped. It never got to me. It was like lost, and they don't know where it is. They didn't have any more. They couldn't ship me out a replacement or anything.
That's some bullshit right there.
I have so many bad GameStop stories. It's insane. I don't even know why I continue doing business with them. I have
Well,
no idea.
I mean, I
You
know
could
why
get
I do
everything
it.
from Amazon.
I know why I do it, but you know what? Also, I'm slowly but surely figuring that out too, because my fiance works at Target and she gets discounts on games. So it's starting to I'm starting to come to a realization like, do I really
You
need
don't need
to go
GameStop.
there?
No.
I mean, yeah, just saying.
Yeah, you don't really. You can live without. If GameStop ceased to exist, you still be all right. You
I
get
mean,
what I'm trying to
I
say?
would, but I wouldn't because they get a lot of exclusive like collector's edition stuff that I like.
Those
Um,
people will go to the other places that you can get other things.
yeah,
Those
maybe,
manufacturers would just go to other places.
maybe.
The world don't stop spinning if GameStop stop existing. It's my point.
Oh, somebody will figure it out one
All
way or the
right,
other.
let's actually go into our related story. Let's go into some game time. All right, James, what you got for game time?
I actually was thinking about it
Mhm.
goes into your GameStop scenario. I was
Mhm.
thinking actually about Pokemon Arceus. I mean, I was gonna
Mm.
stream it and stuff like that, and I was so gung ho excited. I went to my doctor's appointment. Okay, guys, let me build the story up for you.
Yeah.
I took off early from work. I left Hibble working. Nah, I left Hibble working. Nah. So I took off and I went to my doctor's appointment. They put like 4 shots into me, one of them
Yeah, I'm
including the
good.
damn
Yeah, I'd rather
freaking
work. Yeah, I'd rather
flu
work.
shots. And then I
I'm
went and
good.
got the game. So now I'm happy, right? So I hit up Hibble. That's the first person I talk to is Hib. I say, "Hey, Hibs, what's going on?" And she goes, James, I'm mad." So I'm gonna let Hibble tell the rest of the story.
All
I'm gonna let
right.
her freaking go
All
into
right.
it. James, I'm mad. I'm leaving it
Listen.
like that.
Listen, guys, I have a lunch break. I get 1 hour of my lunch break. In that 1 hour, I'm still somehow doing work. I don't know why, but I am. And in that 1 hour, I decided, oh, let me go pick up my Pokemon game, right? So I went, I got my game, right? I put it on the Switch for it to update or whatever I was gonna do, It did its thing, right? And now I still have a few minutes left of my lunch break. So I'm like, all right, let me play something. Let me see what's up with it. um i I start playing it, and spoiler, if you don't want to be spoiled, you should not listen to this. Okay, if you need an honest review, continue listening. um all like, first of all, maybe I'm
Wait,
stupid and maybe
wait,
I
wait.
read it wrong.
Hold on, Hibbs. I'm gonna pause
Uh-huh.
it for a second. I just want to tell you, all of you that are listening, Hibbs is more like me. I'm a retro gaming collector. I love Nintendo. I've been doing Nintendo since I was in the '80s, right? So Hibbs is a strong, straight up Pokemon
Yes.
fucking fangirl. I'm telling you right
Yes,
now,
I
she
only play
loves
Nintendo
fucking
for Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Yes.
Yeah.
The
So go
only
ahead,
reason,
Hibbo.
the only game I've ever had on my Game Boy was Pokemon. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding.
So
All right.
now, with that in mind, guys,
Mhm.
Hibbo, tell the rest of your
All
story.
right. So as a kid, I know the Pokemon games are the same. I get it. They're all the same. But that's what I want. I want to relive my freaking childhood, right? Why do we keep playing Pokemon Yellow, right? After all this decades, why are we keep playing the same Pokemon games on emulators? Because we try to relive our childhood. They're good classic games, all right? So when they reinvent the game, we just expect new characters, new generation of Pokemon, new evil people trying to hurt the Pokemon that we gotta beat. And the main goal is to become the greatest Pokemon master ever, beat everybody, right? That's the point. You go in the gyms, you don't know if you're gonna win, you're trying, you think about what you're doing, you pick the right moves, you pick the right Pokemon, you train. That's the whole point of the game. That's what Pokemon is, essentially. So maybe I'm stupid, maybe I don't understand, maybe I read it wrong, I don't know. I thought this game, what they did was they took the mold of Zelda, because Nintendo saw how successful Zelda was as an open world, right? They took that mold and they applied it into Pokemon, where it's open world and you can just go and just catch Pokemon and you can battle random people. It's just like go wherever you want, right? I thought that's what they did. Because that formula worked for them. They won Game of the Year on Zelda. Why would you not try to replicate that in your other classic big money games? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. I thought that's what they did. Well, what they did was they tried to make this game for a 9-year-old. No offense to 9-year-olds out there. Try to make this game for a 9-year-old. They talk to you in the game like a 9-year-old. They try to teach you every single little thing about Pokemon. And they teach you how to catch Pokemon. The entire game, all you're doing is catching freaking Pokemon to complete a Pokedex. Yes, there is some side battles happening, but they're very few and in between. You're not on a journey to become the greatest trainer in the world or anything like that. You're literally just catching Pokemon. Okay.
That's just as worse as well. I don't. Some people do like it, but that's just as
Some
worse
people do like it,
as
but why would
Pokemon
I
Snap.
want to? Yeah, why would I want to like press the trigger button to just be throwing Pokeballs? Like, why would I want to do that? Like, for a 9-year-old, maybe they find it fun and creative or whatever. But for me, I just find that dumb. I don't want to spend my time just catching Pokemon. And it's not even this. So in the Pokedex, once you catch a Pokemon, you catch a Pokemon. Here, you have to just capture all Pokemon. So capture the same Pokemon 100 times. Good for you.
I can't.
Like, what? Yeah, they give you like missions or little like tasks that you have to do, but your main goal in the game is to catch Pokemon, complete the Pokédex. It's like a research type of a Pokemon game. Like, you're doing like Pokemon research, you can say. It is not becoming the battle or the greatest trainer or whatever. And that's the game I expected. But stupid me, because when they don't release two versions of the same game with a new Pokemon, it's not a new Pokemon game. It's some other dumb shit that they did.
Yeah.
And
Sounds about right.
I really thought they took Zelda's success and they brought it into the Pokemon world, but they didn't. And
So,
it's not open world.
so after hearing all of this,
Mm-hmm.
I still have my game sealed. I haven't even opened it, ladies and gents. But after hearing Hibba's like detailed account of how she experienced Pokemon, I was like, I kind of want to return $65 back. I kind of want my $65. I could put it on other pre-orders that I have than to waste it on Arceus.
Yeah, I honestly wish I could do the same and I can't. So it is what it is. I'm still I'm 3 hours into the game. So don't think I haven't played the game yet. I'm 3 hours into the game, and 3 hours into the game, they're still teaching me what research task is and how to complete them. I'm still in a freaking tutorial. I'm still not even left alone to my own accord. I'm still in a freaking tutorial for 9-year-olds, guys. For 9-year-olds. All right? I'm like, all right, keep moving on. I understand everything. Leave me alone. Let me just catch my Pokemon and be on my way. No, I can't even do that. I'm still in the damn tutorial. All right. So at this point, I'm so like bummed out. I don't even want to look at it. I'm going to go trade it in. I am going to trade it in and get, what is Daylights 2? Daylight Saving? What is
no.
it?
Daylight Savings?
Daylight Savings?
2. Guys, she said Daylight Savings 2. She meant to say Dying Light 2.
Dying Light. Yeah, Daylight Savings 2. That's the game. That's the one. That's the one I'm gonna go trade in this one for, because I'd rather do that. All right, I'd rather do that. It's plain and simple.
Well, I want that game, but I also want Tiny Tina's Wonderland. That looks freaking sick too. So I kind of want.
Well,
both.
I haven't seen that one, but I'm
you need to check it out.
I'm trading this.
Probably better than Pokemon.
You know what? If they said you could use the Pokemon controller, little Pokeball, that would make more sense. Because at least that one would still be like, all right, you know what? It's still emotion, I guess. That kind of still. I guess if you're gonna catch Pokemon, like, I would use that controller to catch Pokemon. But bro, it's not even worth. Like, I'm using a pro controller, pressing the trigger button to catch a Pokemon. No, come on, this is for 9-year-olds. Come on, you're insulting me here, Nintendo, insulting me. Oh man, I don't know. I'm disappointed. When is that Daylight game coming out? What is it called?
Dying Light 2?
Yeah.
So that one? Yeah. All right, hold up. I'm going to find out for you.
I think it's February 8th.
No, it's Daylight Savings. Don't worry about it.
Daylight Saving. Yeah, when is it? It is Daylight Saving because they don't have any electricity, so they need to know when the sun's going. Did you guys see the trailer? Like, the trailer is literally about turning on electricity.
It's coming out. Wow, it's coming out in a couple of days. It's coming out on the 4th.
It's coming out on the 4th?
On the 4th.
No way.
It's coming out on the 4th.
Oh my god. I'm about to trade this in.
Yeah.
I said I wouldn't go back to GameStop, but I'm going back to GameStop
Well,
now.
you got $100 worth of fucking gift cards, so
Well,
fuck it.
I'm gonna trade this in. I'm gonna use my gift cards, and I'm gonna get this game instead. And I'm gonna be playing and killing zombies. That's gonna be way cooler.
Which system you gonna
Way
get it for?
cooler. I
PS5
don't.
or Xbox?
I probably Xbox. Like,
Okay. Okay.
Maybe. I like PlayStation. I'm not gonna lie. I like PlayStation. Maybe
I,
for the graphics, I go
I
PlayStation.
might drop it on PlayStation only because I haven't played it recently. I have it. I played Resident Evil Village on it, which was fantastic, by the way, guys. But yeah, I may get it for
Yeah,
PlayStation.
I might go on the PlayStation route with this. So we'll see. But this Pokemon thing, maybe I'm telling you guys, maybe I'm stupid and I didn't see it correctly. Okay,
Yeah.
like I didn't read about Pokemon correctly. Maybe you guys knew what's up with it and you were prepared for it. I was not prepared for it, and maybe that's bad on me. Sure, but this game is for 9-year-olds. Okay, all right, and I was expecting Zelda experience, and I did not get Zelda experience. So
You
that being said,
you got shafted.
yeah, I'm done. I'm gonna get daylight savings, and we're gonna call it a day.
Yeah.
All right,
Daylight savings.
daylight savings. That's the game I'm going for. All right. What else you got for game time?
For that one, that's basically it. I'm actually that just
Waiting.
made my day. That just kind of made my day. I'm just
Uh,
saying.
well, okay. So listen to this in game time, right? So
All
remember
right.
how we said Xbox is taking over Blizzard and Activision and everything?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So Call of Duty fans, Call of Duty fans. So they're worried that Call of Duty is only going to be on Xbox now. They're worried about that
Everyone's worried
PlayStation
about
people
that.
are going to get X'd out. But just so you guys know, Activision and Blizzard have a contract with Sony that they still have to produce 3 more Call of Duties on Sony. So you are still going to get at the very least 3 more on PlayStation. Now, if I was Microsoft, right? I would let it sell for both. Like, you're still making money, you're still making bank. Like, do you really expect someone? First of all, Microsoft don't even have consoles available that people can go in the store and just buy, right? So do
Yeah.
you really expect people to now ditch their PlayStations and come over for Call of Duty? Probably not. So you can just get people to pay for the game anyways.
I mean, I can see where people are coming from. I can see Microsoft doing that, you know what I mean? Cuz also one of the reasons why I have an X I'm not going to lie to you guys. One of the reasons why I currently have an Xbox is because they purchased Bethesda, who owns a lot of you guys like Elder Scrolls. I don't, I'm going to be honest with you, but I do like Fallout, and they have Fallout. So for them to make that exclusive to Xbox, we could see that being a possibility. So that's the reason why I bought it. Now, for you Call of Duty nuts out there, I don't see Microsoft Xing out those consoles. You guys are still, remember, these are still consoles that they know people are going to want. They don't care what system you have, as long as you still make the money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they're not going to really hit on, well, let's ice you out. They're not going to ice you out because you have those consoles. Just saying that.
I feel like Xbox should just let it release for both. And if they're really smart, they could like make the game cheaper on Xbox, like
Yeah.
$10 cheaper or whatever. Like if you have Sony, you got to pay more money to get the Call of Duty, right?
Yeah.
But if you have Xbox, you have, it's cheaper, so you spend less money, and people be like, oh, well, that may be a reason. Maybe I want to switch to Xbox or something. I don't know. But you could do something else, make exclusive drops or content for Xbox users, but still sell the game to like other people. Like,
I mean, let's go back a little bit here too. Like, some people are, they're upset, as you were saying, about the acquisition or possibly acquisition of Microsoft to Activision. Excuse me. But what I also heard is another game that people are talking about, which is very favorite of mine, is Persona. And Persona has already, the creators already have pretty much said, hey, listen, we're going to keep it exclusive to PlayStation because they have a contract with them for like another 3 more Personas. So there you go, guys. So it's just the way it is. It's just consoles, man.
if you're a real gamer, you somehow have both. If
Yeah,
like if you're a really true gamer, right? Unless you hated the other system for whatever reason, right? And if you did, then it's kind of like you have to pick your battles. Do you like the console more, or do you go after your favorite games, right?
yeah.
I mean, it's a war. The only person that get hurts is us in this
It's,
war.
I mean, think about it. It is it's the console wars are still there. They're just not as strong as it was like with Sega versus Nintendo. Now we have still a Sony versus Microsoft. That's pretty much what you got right now.
Yeah, Nintendo is his own world. Like no one
Nintendo's just
cares
happy to.
about.
Nintendo's like that old grandpa in the corner saying, "I remember the times when we had to fight those battles." That's
Yeah,
pretty much what they're
Nintendo's
doing.
his own league. Like they're not the same as these other consoles. Like they're their own person.
And be it as it may, guys, I still have all three consoles. Am I saying that's smart of me? No, not really. That's a lot of money that I had to pay off. I just finally finished paying off the Xbox, so it's not really smart of me. But it depends on what Hibba was saying. It's like if you really want to go ahead, if you're a gamer, then you might want to consider it. It depends on you.
Yeah. All right. So listen to this, James. So talking about Xbox, right?
Yeah.
Xbox Series X just got a key PS5 feature. Okay. So
Uh,
basically, longtime Xbox owners will know that Microsoft console can be rather annoying if you're trying to use a headset. Unlike the PS4 and PS5, which mute audio when you plug in a headset, Xbox consoles forces you to manually mute your TV the old-fashioned way, which is true because when I play Xbox, I have to like mute my TV because I'm in my headset. Okay.
yeah.
So thankfully, Xbox Series X will now automatically mute your TV speakers when it connects to a pair of headphones.
Okay.
This feature is not enabled. So, by the way, they don't like have this feature on by default. So you do
I
have to
noticed
go into
that.
your settings to activate it. But once you activate it, it will then act like your PlayStation. So for you Xbox fanboys, there you go. There's a new
Okay.
feature out there.
I didn't know that because when we were playing like
Yeah.
those those games, it's actually
Mm-hmm.
going off on my TV.
Yep.
Just
But now,
saying.
I know because you have to turn the feature on. They don't
Yeah.
have it on automatically.
Ah, okay.
So you have to turn it on. Once you turn it on, it will then take over. So by default, it's turned off, which is dumb, which is stupid. But by default, it's turned off. Okay. All right. So we're going to move on to our next topic here. I have some tech news. Okay. For tech news. You guys remember when we had that did I tell you guys Apple made a new update with the software so now your browsing history is safer?
Really?
Yeah, remember I reported it that you're vulnerable, but they have since then released a new update which will now keep your data safe. So update your iOS devices.
Okay. Oh,
Number 1.
yeah. That was this morning. 15.4, I believe it
Yeah.
is.
So update your devices there.
Hmm.
So another thing, Apple. So Apple will now is going to let iPhones accept credit cards without extra hardware. What does that mean?
Yeah.
That means if you had a business and you wanted to accept payment before you would have to have like some secondary app like what's that called, like Square has their own little card readers, right? Or like PayPal has their own card reader and through PayPal you swipe the card or whatever and that's how you accept payment. But Apple is trying to make their phones where you don't need extra hardware, you can just accept payment.
Hmm.
So
I
like
like
let's
that.
literally say like you owe me money and I can literally take payment from you. I'm sure they put it on like that Apple Cash bullshit, but you can
Yeah.
still transfer it to your bank account,
I
you
like that.
know? So there that's where Apple is headed. It is a new service that they're trying to do for small businesses trying to collect payment through an iPhone. So that's pretty cool. If you have your own little business, you can literally try collect payment through your phone and don't have any extra hardware. That's dope.
Okay. I'll give
That's
that.
that
That makes
that's
it
pretty dope.
seamless, streamlined. It's a streamlined kind of
Um,
situation.
all right, and some Mac rumors with the AirPods Pro, the new one that's coming out, the one they're gonna reinvent. So, James, you know how your AirPods are with the little stick coming out of it? The people call it like a little toothbrush.
Yeah, yeah.
Now they're gonna top off that little stem part, and it's just gonna be the little pod that goes in your ear.
Oh, so they're finally catching up. So no more that fall. I hate those little stick that comes out because
Yeah,
it always falls out of my ear, bro.
I
That's the
just
reason why
don't
I don't have an
know.
iPad like that.
I just don't know where the mic would be, like where. Because that whole thing is the mic that sticks out, the little stem.
I mean,
That's
I
I
get where I get where you're coming from. I mean, but then again, Samsung made their Galaxy Buds, and they have a mic, and it just goes into your ear. It doesn't have like a little thing sticking out. So I mean,
Well, the
that's
shape
the
is going to
way.
be the same. The shape doesn't change, so don't expect if you have a problem with the AirPods, the shapes are going to be better. But now they just will no longer have a stem. So supposedly that's what there is rumored to be for the new AirPods. No stem, just the little buds. Um, interesting.
It's very
So
nice.
yeah, it's interesting. That's what I have. What you got, James, for tech?
Tech news.
Uh huh.
I have actually a hacker story. Actually, to be honest with you,
Okay,
Hibbs.
okay. Go ahead.
All right. So I was listening to a podcast. I will tell you guys the name of the podcast. I definitely want you guys to check them out. There are Darknet Diaries. It's on Spotify, but it's also on iOS on their little podcast there. And I was listening to something. It's called In the Big House. This is a guy who interviews tech gurus who have their companies, and their special companies are some of them are like they get hired to break into businesses to test their security, their physical security. So I was listening to this guy. The episode, like I said again, is called In the Big House. I was listening to this guy, and one of the stories made me laugh and was like, oh my God, I cannot see myself doing it. So I will tell you what it is, Hibbs. He gets hired to break into a classified military base. And the people who hired him said, listen, we want to test the security of our military base, and we want to know if you're able to break in. So he goes, he's like, do I want to do it? Do I, like, he's over the fence, right, Hibbs? And coming from a military background like myself, I'm like,
Mhm.
that's not a good idea. We take that shit in the military really seriously. When someone that's not supposed to be there, they treat it as like a hostile takeover. Let me tell
Mhm,
you guys,
mhm.
guns are blazing.
I would too.
You could get shot. Let's put it that way. Just
Well, if
because
someone
you
came to
want to,
your house, you would do the same thing, right?
yeah.
It's like the
So
same concept.
exactly,
Mhm.
exactly. So this guy packs up his gear. He goes to this base. I'm gonna call the guy's name Max. It's a lot easier. So Max gets with their contacts for that base. Some people know he's coming. Not all of them do, because it wouldn't be a real pen test if they all knew, right? But some people knew, and they said before you come on, if shit hits the fan for you, you gotta memorize like some bullshit words. If you tell this to the officer who arrests you, officer not being police officer, military police, guys, not police officer, military police. Because if you tell the military police officer who arrests you these words, they'll go ahead, take it easy, they'll stand down because they know that it's just a test, right? So the words could be like pineapple, Sasquatch, gorilla. Just to say that out loud. Just
Yeah,
random.
it's called a safe word. We get it.
It's like a safe word, okay? So he walks onto the base, and the first thing he sees is gravel. And he stomps on the gravel. Because the gravel has like pressure sensors. So he figures, okay, I want to get arrested because his main goal is to get inside this base to get to a network jack. That's the goal. He needs to get into the base and get to a network jack. And the first thing he thinks about is, hey, I need to get arrested. That's the best way to do it because if I get arrested, they're going to put me in a room where there's a network jack. They gotta, right? So he starts walking around the base over the gravel. No one's coming to get him. So he's like, damn, what the hell do I do next? So he sees a guard tower. Dude walks up to the guard tower and sees two guards sitting there. I guess they're talking about something, whatever. He's like outside stomping. He's like, what the hell? So he eventually goes up to the guard tower. He goes, and the guards look up and look at him, and they draw their guns and they come running out like, halt, halt, state your business. And he goes, guys, I just got lost. No, there's no way you're getting lost in a private military base. They throw him to the ground, dislocated his shoulder, and threw his hands behind his back. And they put the handcuffs on him, obviously, right? But while they're doing that, the one guy knocked him down, dislocated his shoulder hips, and put an M16 to the back of his head and said, don't move. Now, this M16 is loaded. Them bullets are huge. So if they shoot him at close range, it's going to pop like a melon. So he's scared at this point. And at this point, within pain, and of course the M16 in the back of his head, he's like, pineapple gorilla, Sasquatch, pineapple gorilla. So the guy, they're like, what is wrong? Now the guards are saying, what is wrong with this guy? This guy doesn't know what the hell. So he's in the car in pain, telling the guys, pineapple, gorilla, Sasquatch. So they're like, dude, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but shut the fuck up. So he's like, damn, that sucks. So they take him to a holding cell. He's in the holding cell for a bit. They undo the handcuffs. Of course, his shoulder is fucked right now. He said, bro, it was just throbbing at one point. So what he did was he relocated the shoulder in the cell. I left him in the cell. The two guards leave, which is hilarious. In this room where they put him in with a cell, it's like a temporary room. They don't have really cells. They lock him in a high-end room, right? In that room, so happens to have a network jack. So he was able to hide a small USB device to the network jack. And within them doing that, he kind of won because he got a device in connected to the network jack. You know what I mean? I'm not going to tell you what the device is, guys. You just figure it out. You tech guys know exactly what I'm talking about. So eventually, the main guy comes down. It was a captain. He goes, "Did you have fun?" And the dude was looking at him like, "Dude, get me the fuck out of here. I did not have fun. This shit hurts." Goes, "Did you accomplish your goal, your mission?" He goes, "Yes, I accomplished my mission. Look," and he showed him that he connected to the jack. So that was just one of his stories. He winds up also another story he has is breaking into an actual prison. So if you guys want to hear that story, I think you would find that amusing too. It's with his mom, who's never done cybersecurity. You might want to check that one out too. Like I said, it's in the big house with podcast being Darknet Diaries. So good
Wow.
stories. Yeah.
Wow. Honestly, I think I would have declined. I'd be like, no, I'm not doing that.
I mean, it
Because,
depends on money because every time everyone thinks about it, it's money talks, bullshit walks, Hibbs.
bro, like these people have guns, right? So how do I know if this person who's not trigger happy has the permission technically? Because like he's doing his job. You can't even fault him for doing his job, and he just did something, and then now your life is gone for what money? I mean, I
I
don't.
mean,
If
there's
it
a
was
lot.
like breaking into like an office building, right? If like I would be like, all right, that's cool because office building is not that risky, right? But like in a military, like come on, that's like breaking into Area 51. Like I don't know, it's they're like their orders are shoot to kill type of thing, and it's a lot.
I mean, it
It's a lot.
depends, right, Hibbs? It really does depend. I'll give you that much because some military bases they have restrictions. Like if you go to the zone, there's a no salute zone. Now, I just want to point that out for you military folks. You know what I'm talking about. No matter what base you're on, if you see a captain or colonel, you salute that officer. That you're supposed to do that, right? But there's zones on certain bases. There's special zones that says don't salute, no saluting zone.
Why? Why do
Um,
you like? I
okay,
understand why
so
you want to salute the person, but why would you have a zone where you don't salute a person?
because that base is so high end or how you say it, like top security,
Uh huh.
they don't want you pointing out the guy who runs that base. Because usually you salute officers, that means that guy is higher ranked than you. That's an officer. So you want to know where that officer's going. That's why you don't want to make that officer a target. That's why you don't salute. Yeah.
That's very interesting.
It's very
Very, very interesting.
military culture is unique. And I know that a lot of civilians out there, like, yeah, it's just, yelling and screaming. No, it's not always yelling and screaming and carrying on. When you're on a military facility, it's different lifestyle than us being out here driving our cars and stuff like that. How about this? I'll give you guys a quick thing. I will tell you this because it happened to me. I was on a military base and a car passed by and it had two flags. One was the American flag. The other is a 3-star flag. Now, when you see a 3-star, that means it's a 3-star general in that car. Now, he's not obviously driving the car, he's got a driver. You're supposed to stop and salute the car as it goes by. He could be sleeping in the back. He could be eating he could be on the phone. It don't matter. You salute that car. Because if you do not, and he catches you, you do not want a 3-star up your ass. Let's put it that way. And that's just by walking. We were not even doing nothing wrong. We were just walking to the PX, which is like our grocery store, like going to Target, right? We're walking to the PX. seeing that car, you better salute that car because it'd be bad news bears if you don't. Just to
Wow.
show you, yeah, it's the military culture is different. So
I know, I get it, I get it.
the
It's
bases,
love.
like, going back to your question, the bases are usually different too. Usually, certain bases have top secret stuff, of course, right? But
Right.
not all of them are always going to be top secret. It's just a base. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I've been on a Fort Hamilton base as a civilian. They're not going to stop me because they don't know if I'm a civilian, I'm an officer, or I'm off duty. They're not going to stop me. But mostly, top bases like that, yeah, you should be questioned. Like, what are you doing here? You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
goes back to that.
Wow. All right, that was really interesting. All right, we're gonna move on to some world news.
All right.
All right, so in world news, right? The reason I would put it in world news is okay, so Uber Eats, right?
Uh
Uber
huh.
Eats. You can order lots of different food through Uber Eats, right?
Of
There's
course.
even restaurants that are not even operating by their name and they just have like a specialty menu that they have just for Uber Eats, right? Like the Mr. Beast burger.
Mm-hmm.
Not a real restaurant, but other people make Mr. Beast burgers and then they sell them and you can get them through Uber Eats, have it delivered to you, right?
Yeah.
So guess who else does this? This is another thing. Imagine that you can go to Uber Eats and find food from your local movie theater.
What?
Yes, you
Wait.
can
What?
literally find and order movie theater food to your house. What have we come to, people? What
Why
have
would
we
I
come
want
to?
that to my house though? I
Because
don't
sometimes
want
you want
that.
movie theater popcorn and the movie theater nachos and the movie theater hot dogs. I don't know. I
That's some,
don't know.
that's some weird shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, now you can do it. Because there's like a guy on TikTok who's an Uber Eats driver, and he's literally picking up freaking movie theater popcorn to deliver it to somebody. Like, I mean,
I
I
gotta
would have
give
to
the guy
rethink.
props.
I got to rethink my entire job. I'm like, really?
Yeah,
Like,
not for nothing. My girl loves movie theater popcorn. If Uber Eats was gonna deliver that shit, she'd be all over me. Like, you need to
see,
deliver that today.
you see, this is what I'm talking about. There are people like that want it, and they don't want to go to the movie theater to experience it. And movie theaters, we know, since COVID has been slow, so they have jumped the board on going to Uber Eats and stuff like that to sell their food to make money.
Yeah.
That's, I mean, I guess not for me, but there's people out there that it's for. So another news that we have, it is kind of crypto news. So El Salvador, right? The
Hmm.
country. That
Yes.
president backed Bitcoin up a lot. He wants Bitcoin to be like this type of currency that the country uses. Okay? Like he wants to be like totally acceptable in El Salvador. Everyone has Bitcoin used to pay for things, everything. So he's a big believer on it. Except just recently all the coins have been crashing, including
Yes.
Bitcoin. So
Yes.
now the president made a joke on his Twitter profile that he wore a McDonald's uniform with his name on it, saying now he got work for McDonald's because the crypto crashed. So now he's losing money. So he's gonna be a point where
Yo.
that's his profile on his Twitter
I like
is
that.
him wearing a McDonald's uniform with the name on it, like he gotta go to work now because crypto crashed and he backed all his country's money in Bitcoin. He backed all his country's money when it was so high and
That's
now
not
it's
good.
crashed. Yes.
That's not
That's
good.
that's the joke, but there's some truth behind it, and yeah, it kind of sucks. Kind of
Yeah,
sucks.
well, it's
It
gonna
kind of sucks.
happen.
Well, now that we are talking about crypto, it's gonna move into our favorite topic, which is Tesla talk. All right, in Tesla talk, what happened was that um Elon Musk,
Uh huh.
Daddy Elon,
Yep.
went to McDonald's, again, McDonald's bringing it up, and tweeted them asking them to accept Dogecoin because he backs Doge, right?
Yes.
So he was asking McDonald's to accept Doge. So Elon tweeted them, McDonald's, to accept Doge, right?
Uh huh.
McDonald's then came around and was like, "What about a Grimace coin? Grimace, you know that purple character
Yeah,
McDonald's
I
has?
know. I know. I know Grimace. I know
Yeah,
Grimace.
McDonald's like, what about a Grimace coin? Now Grimace is becoming the new meme coin that Elon and McDonald's just had a laugh about. But now people are making this into a real coin that you can buy. Again, guys, these are meme coins, right?
Yeah, Doge was
Don't
Doge. Sheep is a fucking meme coin. Like,
it
come on
is.
now.
Don't put your life savings into meme coins, right? Like, remember that. Like, these are just. But now people are taking it and people are running with it because now it's McDonald's plus Elon are now gave birth to a new meme coin called Grimace. Grimace coin.
Grimace coin.
This is so dumb. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Now
Big one.
anything can be a coin. Like, I don't understand this. I really don't understand the amount of time I take to talk about crypto. I really don't understand crypto when I look at this stuff. Like, what?
Some of them are just
Oh,
retarded. Like, what the fuck?
yeah. So Doge started as a meme, but now it's accepted on Tesla's website, of course, but he's a backer of it and everything like that. Sheep is a meme coin, but now it's like being backed up and accepted, right? And
Yeah.
now they're starting Grimace coin, which is a McDonald's coin. Imagine you bought McDonald's with a crypto coin and it's their crypto coin.
That's
Oh my
well. I
god.
mean, we're
Oh
getting to
my
that point
oh
nowadays.
my god. I just can't. Oh my god, crypto and Tesla and it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot. Um so going back into the Dogecoin, Elon was saying that, if McDonald's accepted Dogecoin, right, he will eat a happy meal on TV. And when Elon does something, all the stocks and all the money goes right to that company if Elon just backs it up for even a half a second. So Elon said he will eat a happy meal on TV if McDonald's accepts Dogecoin.
All right. I'm done. I mean, in the same token, what? And I know it's not a meme either. I think when President Trump was president, didn't he
Mhm.
have a room like he did like Big Macs and like he served up Big Macs in a room one day? It was hilarious. They have
Yes,
a picture of him doing that. I believe that is true. It's not
yes,
bullshit.
correct. He eats a lot of fast food.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, he
So
does. But I don't think Elon eats fast food. He's just saying he will eat the Happy Meal on TV if McDonald's accepts Doge. So that will bring Doge up. That will bring McDonald's stock up. That will bring it will like, but McDonald's don't really need him, right? McDonald's been around for so long and they're doing their thing. They don't really need Elon to eat a Happy Meal. People buy Happy
no,
Meals.
they buy it right
Every-
now. They don't need
Yeah,
him to have it.
yeah, but that was what they were trying to get him to do. And I will McDonald's accept Doge? I don't know. Will it become a Grimace coin where you can buy it? And I don't know. I don't know. But this is what's going on in the crypto Tesla world and McDonald's. This is like a little back and forth with them. So in other Tesla news, all right. I think you know about this one. Elon Musk offered a 19-year-old $5,000
Yeah, yeah,
to
that
take.
was funny as fuck. Go
That's
ahead.
low. That's low. First of all, because this
Yeah.
man's a billionaire.
I just want no. I just want to point out. I just want to
Yeah.
point out. I don't care about what he offered. I cared about the fucking teen what he said back. That shit
Yeah.
was funnier. But go
So
ahead.
so Elon Musk offered a 19-year-old on Twitter $5,000 to take down his account that tracks his private jet. So some 19-year-old tracks Elon's private jet, okay? And he wants that account gone. So he's gonna pay the guy 5,000. The guy turns around and says he wants 50,000, which I think he's still low. I think he's like
At a
really
Model
low.
3. At a fucking Model 3.
Yeah, which I
But
still think is low.
guys, you're right. He wanted 50,000 and he said, "I'm going to use it to pay for college."
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so done. I'm so
I
done.
I would be like, "Listen, I think you should give me a job because I'm hacking your plane. So I think you need me, number 1. All right? And and give me a Model 3.
Yeah.
Give
I
me
got to get
Model X. Hold on
I
a second. Why you settle with the 3? I mean, I'm just saying this guy is shooting low.
Yeah, you shoot. Yeah, he's shooting definitely to me. I would have went fucking up there. Like, I'm gonna stop this. Okay, cool. Model X, and I'll take the 50,000. Let's go, bitch.
So the
Cause you
account
got billions,
Yeah, so the account uses public data to track the location of his
legitly
private
public.
jet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. Can Elon hire his best and brightest to figure out how to be like more, you know, I get sneaky. I mean, I don't know. Like, I mean, I would just pay the kid. Like, he's
Yeah,
so rich. He's so freaking rich. It wouldn't even hurt him just to pay the kid. If that's
yeah,
what he really wanted, he's so rich. It would like not make a difference in his bank account. It would be
yeah.
like us
That's
losing
like
50 cents.
exactly for him. It's like 50 cents. For me, that's
Yeah,
a lot of fucking money. But
yeah,
for Daddy Elon to just like, yeah, that's like losing $5 in the cushion of his house. He
yeah,
don't give a
yeah,
shit.
yeah. Come on, like I would just pay the kid and whatever. But then you know what happens? You paid this kid, right? And
Yeah,
he's
and you got to
using
pay the next
public
fucking
data.
kid.
Exactly, because he's using public data. So you can't. This doesn't solve anything. So you need to like figure out how you can be more sneaky. I guess like that's.
Yeah. That should first of all, that should have been a DM. That shouldn't have been like a direct tweet, which is
Was
hilarious.
it a direct tweet?
It was a tweet.
Oh my god!
It was a
Because now
fucking
other
tweet,
people
bro.
are gonna try to like freaking do something with it, try to get money out of him.
I'm not gonna tell you what the count is, guys. You can look it up online. It's there. It's hilarious, but it's online.
But why do you care where this guy is going? Like, I mean,
I don't care, to be honest with you. I don't care that
I
this
know,
rich dude is going to like the Bahamas or some shit for his with his wife. I don't give a shit. I don't know why this
right?
guy really wants to post this shit up there.
I mean, I guess anything with Elon's name is like gold at
Gold
this
at this
point.
point, yeah.
Yeah, so it is what it is. So another thing was in the news, Tesla shows off its super effective HEPA filter bioweapon defense mode in crazy new test.
What?
Okay. Okay. Tesla released a new video on his YouTube channel, okay, to show off his super effective HEPA filter, which, when combined with the bioweapon defensive mode, remember we said in a new update they will have a bio defensive mode,
Yeah, yeah,
keeps nearly all traces of pollutions and particle matter out of the cabin. So when you basically that is if you ever drive by someplace stinky, you can turn this feature on and then it shuts your car out of like everything. You don't get any air pollution inside your
yeah.
cabin, pretty much. Right? Which is kind of cool because I've been to some stinky places and you got air on and you can smell it now your car is stinky the whole time. Like, I mean, yeah, I guess, but they have a new video on their YouTube channel. You can go check that out if you wanted to see how they did this test. It's pretty cool. It's pretty
Yeah.
cool. So another thing, there's a new update on your Tesla app, by the way. It just came out recently.
Mhm.
Now they give you charge stats on your app. Okay, before you had to download third-party applications to figure out charge stats. Now the app itself gives you charge stats. What does that mean? It tells you how much you're spending charging your car. Okay.
Wow.
So now I can see in the Tesla app how much I'm spending instead of using a third-party app. All
Mhm.
right. So you go in there, you can set your location, you set the electric company that you have, you can pick the plan that you have on the company. So they give you a general rate of how much the company is charging you, right? And right now, so far in the last 31 days, I have spent $42 to charge my car. Granted, my car stays on charger all day long. I've not left my house since December. So 99.9% of the time, my car is on the chargers, and I've spent $42 in the last 30 days
Wow.
to charge my car. That's not bad.
Especially when it's only $30 for like me to fill my tank up.
Yeah. Yeah. But
So
I've also haven't used it either. I just want to it just sits on the charger.
true.
Okay. So it says the estimated savings is $53. If I was to be getting gas, it would cost me $94 in gas equivalent, but the charging is costing me 42. But what I don't like is it only shows you the last 30 days. You can't really change anything.
So
Like you can't pick. Hold
okay.
on. Yeah, wait. Oh, okay. So you can't like there's no way of to get like some type of like this week or something, but if you actually use your finger over the app and like scroll through the days, you can see how much you were charged per day. So like I get like $1 per day usually. Sometimes on the higher amounts I get $3 or $4, but usually it's like between $1 and $2 per day.
All right. Okay.
Okay. So that's not so bad. So now but the good news is I don't have to use third party apps anymore. I can just use my Tesla app.
And call it a day.
Exactly. Before I would have to use third party apps.
Yeah. So I can see that. I can see that doing a thing. That's actually a pretty decent thing to have. So for you guys, you Tesla guys out there, can't go wrong.
Right. So that's all I have for Tesla news that would be it for this week's episode. If you haven't already, press that like button and hit that subscribe. As I've said, we have more and more videos coming up and we are growing at a fast rate. So get back on to this channel as
Much
soon as you
love.
can. Yeah, of course. And until then, see you on the next one.